This video is a fallout of one of the previous video I uploaded on my channel. So many comments were made on that video, which I will consider some to be toxic. This is the reason why I'm making this video, to put up some clarification so that those who are currently watching my video will understand some of the reasons we come up to put up some videos to guide migrants living in the UK and for those who intend coming here as a skilled worker or as a student. If you care to know more about some of the comments I received in that video that prompted me to shoot this video, you need to stick with me to the end of this video so you can get the reaction and some of the things that was said on that video. Hi guys, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. As you all know, my name is Victor. In this channel, I give updates on UK immigration and UK immigration policies, ways you can study abroad and ways you can migrate to the UK through the skilled workers migration route. If this content look exciting to you and you gain value for this video, you can subscribe to this channel so you can join the amazing evergreen family. And for my returning subscribers, thank you very much for always coming back to watch my video. I do appreciate. So guys, let's get into today's video. I got lots of comments from one of my previous video, and some of the comments I got from that video were so toxic that I have to remove close to 30 comments because they are not reflective of what the video is all about. Rather, they are there to attack some other persons who share their thoughts or what they feel about the current happenings I talked about in that video, right? So some of the video we put up on YouTube is not to encourage or discourage people to come into the UK as the case may be. We put up this video to educate those who have the intention, who are interested in towing that path, either to come and study in the UK or those who want to come into the UK for a work visa, right? And those who have the intention of doing so, how they can go about it. Some of the video we've put up on YouTube have helped so many persons, right? I've got tons of comments, tons of recommendation, thank you messages and the likes from people who watch my video. They reach out to me, and the way I could, I was able to help them to see how they can navigate this. So many migrants are fall victim because they don't know how to go about some of these things. They fall victims into the hand of scammers and people who ordinarily should not have anything to do with migration. So some of the video we put here is just to enlighten people, to give information, free information, right, to those who have the intention of coming into the UK and they meet the requirement. We've never encouraged people to come into the UK through the boat or come into the UK illegally. Net migration in the UK is not talking about those who came into the UK illegally, but those who came into the UK legally and they've extended their stay in the UK after the initial visa that were granted to them to either study or work on a temporary basis were later extended after the initial period. Some of the comments I got from that video is like a debate where one party is advocating for and the other party is advocating against, right? And the tone of some of the messages were not palatable. I have to bring close to 30 messages down because the message does not reflect what the video is all about. Rather, they were meant to attack those who share their thoughts on the video. And the parties advocating for and against, if you look at the profiling, find out the Brits are on one side while migrants from different backgrounds are on the other side, right? So the debates become so intense that I have to bring most of the comments down. This is just to set the record straight, that those who are currently living in the UK as a legal migrant, they do not fly from the sky or just all of a sudden find themselves in the UK. They pass through all immigration process, the process set out by the UK government for you to be able to extend your stay in the UK after the expiration of your initial visa that was granted to you to come either to study or to work in any capacity on a temporary basis. For you to be able to extend it, you need to meet a set criteria before you can be able to extend it. Those who are currently living here in the UK all met that criteria, unless those who are living here illegally, which I have no knowledge about, and I don't know anybody that is living in the UK illegally. Rather, I know those who are currently living here as a migrant and they pass through the same requirements. So if the same government who put out that requirement that for you to be able to extend your stay, you need to meet this requirement, and these persons actually met the requirement, they pay the necessary fees that is associated with the visa class, and you were granted stay to a particular period of time. So why the back and forth? Some persons will be commenting all migrants should leave the UK, they should be imposed higher tax should be paid by migrants. Migrants are taking all their jobs. Most of them could not get job any longer because all the available jobs, migrants have all taken it. If you want to get mortgage, it's becoming difficult for them to get mortgage, but it's very easy for migrants to get mortgage. You know, all sort of negative comments I got from that video. I wonder how some persons think before coming online to type something that doesn't make any sense. Why do you feel migrants are taking all your jobs when Friday, Saturday, Sunday, there's always cover for shift, because you will not see anybody that want to come and work on a Friday, Saturday, Sunday? Most organization, right, most employer will tell you Friday, Saturday, Sunday is usually difficult because most bricks do not like working on a weekend. Somebody also made this position on the comment box that on a weekend you hardly see the bricks working. Every weekend employers will start looking for cover because they are always short staffed on a weekend. So no employer will want to continue in that manner, looking for agency to come and cover workplace over the weekend when you have permanent staff that are supposed to be doing that job. Some of them will tell you at the point of coming into the organization that they are not working on a certain days, usually weekends, because that is when they have time to go to the pub and party. But migrants who are coming here to work extra hours, take up extra shifts, you are complaining that they are taking all your job. Some of them are complaining that lenders prefer to give migrant mortgage than the Brits. This is a blatant lie, right? Lenders look out for your credit score. If you don't have a good credit score, there's no lender that will consider you for mortgage. And credit score is solely your responsibility to build. If you do not take keen attention in building your credit score, there's no way you have a good score that lenders will want to consider you for mortgage. Saving towards and deposit. How do you intend to save towards getting the deposit you use for your mortgage when you are not working full-time, right? Migrants who live here in the UK work extra time, extra hours to be able to raise money for their deposit, and they pay keen attention to their credit score. So why do you now feel migrants who are paying keen attention towards achieving whatever goal they set for themselves become a crime? Some of this video we put online is not to encourage people to come into the UK or encourage people to leave the UK. We are only putting up this video to pass out information to those who have the intention of coming to the UK or those who have the intention of leaving the UK. I've talked this in my previous video that getting a sponsorship job in the UK is no longer as it used to be. So if you are thinking of coming to the UK to study, you need to factor in the means of getting a sponsorship at the completion of course of study. So that on its own is a turn off for so many persons. And with the fact that as a student, you can't come into the UK with your student dependent, that is a turn off. Also, those on a cared visa can no longer apply into it with their dependent. All of these are turn off for migrants who intend coming to the UK, and for so many who are currently here in the UK on a pre-settlement visa, they are thinking at the expiration of their current visa, they will have to return back to their country. So this video we are putting up on YouTube has helped so many persons from falling into the hands of scammers and those who will shortchange them and not give them what they paid for. We've got tons of messages from people who are listening to some of this video telling us this video has helped them in one way or the other. So guys, this video is just for information purpose. It's not in any way encouraging people to come into the UK or discouraging people to leave the UK. It's purely on information basis. I've got lots of compliments for those who are watching my video telling me they've gained immensely from some of the information I'm putting out, telling me how helpful some of the information I've been to them. Migration is an age-long practice, right? It did not start today and it will not end today. People migrate for different reasons. It's not everybody that migrated from one place to the other that migrated for economic reasons. People migrate for various reasons. So guys, don't think those who migrated to the UK are coming here to take your job or to take your place, right? We've come to the end of today's video. If you gain value for this video, don't forget to subscribe to this channel to join the amazing evergreen family, and you can as well give a thumb up so YouTube can recommend this content to a wider audience. See you in my next video.